policeman stops a man who looks like his dead son and seconds later sees what's on the dashboard. Everything was going well for Police Officer Matthew, who was having a perfectly ordinary day as he was tasked with pulling over to the side of the road to carry out roadside checks. He did this often but wasn't prepared for what he was going to experience that day. He saw a black car driving in the distance and decided to stop it. To do this, he waved his hand to get the driver to pull over to the side of the road. When he reached him, Officer Matthew asked for his papers. But just as he thought he was carrying out an ordinary roadside check, Officer Matthew was in for a real shock when the man rolled down his window and he could see his face. In fact, the man in front of him looked exactly like his son, who had died 2 years earlier in a terrible earthquake and whose body had never been found. And when the man opened his mouth and started talking to Officer Matthew, what happened next will shock you to your core. Find out what happened next in part 2 by pressing the plus button.